Happy Sunday. So today's affirmation is I claim victory over every aspect of my life. I walk in expectation. Everything that comes to me is directed from source. Everything that comes to me is directly from source. I claim power, peace, and prosperity this day over my life. Walking in expectation simply means you've prayed and you have basically either prayed, manifested, put your request known to the universe, let source know what it is that you are looking for to come into your life. And standing in expectations, walking in expectation is knowing that it's coming to you, not concerning yourself about the when and the how and the where. Those things are not your concern. However, when you are walking in expectation, you are actually allowing source, the universe, you are allowing the Most High to come into that situation and do what needs to be done in order to bring it to you. Trusting a source that's beyond yourself, trusting in a source that is within you and surrounding you, but you have no authority over how it's produced, if that makes sense. You have to stand in and walk in expectancy at all times. You never know. Things happen in our lives that we are not in control of. Well, at least that's what we tell ourselves. We're not in control. Oh, that happened, or this happened, or that happened. You are in control of yourself, how you think, and how you respond to life situations. Point blank and period. So if you think about it, responding to negativity can cause you to have negativity in your life. Thinking negative can cause negativity in your life. And the same for the opposite. Responding to positivity can bring positivity into your life. Speaking positivity can bring positivity in your life. Oh, and of course, no, life is not just a field of roses, of course, and it comes with a few thorns, but you have to recognize that what you bring in and what you put out is what you bring in, basically. Whatever you put out in the universe, that's what you're going to bring back to you. And karma is real. You have good karma and you have bad karma. You have to put yourself in a position of what side of the coin you want to be on. What side of the coin do you stand on? Because this is why you can't be hot and cold. You can't be lukewarm. You either hot or you either cold. You can't be lukewarm. That's just not it. And I know that many of us was raised in a way where we believe certain things, and we follow certain patterns. However, as an adult, you get to decide what patterns you're gonna continue to follow. I had a personal situation where I remembered a conversation I had with my grandmother when I was a little girl, and she told me, Renee, My family calls me Renee. So she said, Renee, you're going to have to start taking the good with the bad. You're going to have to start taking the good and leaving the bad, basically. She said there's good and bad in every situation. Don't hold on to the bad. Take the good and hold on to that. And in that, over these years, I have always saw the good in every situation. Even it could be awful situations, terrible situation, but I've always found a way to find the good in those situations. Not because I was trying to psych myself out or convince myself otherwise, but more so that the bad would not consume me. And I've had times where I've been depressed and I've let things just sit on me, but it was a test. It was letting me know that this is what happens when you overanalyze the bad situations. I've worked with so many people who were, I was a case manager for a very long time. I worked with a lot of children and adults who were going through mental health issues. And the one thing that was always consistent with each one of these people, each one of us in this setting, was that they replayed the trauma that happened to them over and over and over and over again. Anybody new that came into their life, they basically voiced that trauma and replayed it. It's on repeat in their mind. So it's coming out of their mouth in their conversation. Everybody they meet, they're telling the same story too, over and over and over again. And before long, that story not only becomes who they are, but it also causes them to receive the same type of treatment that they always received. It causes them to have those things that they've always had, and replaying it just like on a loop in their mind and in their life. So I learned from that why not replay the good times? Why not replay the positive? Why not replay those things that uplifts? Why not replay the things that bring life into your situation? Because the same is for the opposite. The same is the same. It's the same. If you're replaying the good times, replaying the positivity, replaying those events that have taken place in your life that caused you to be, in a higher consciousness, then those things are what's going to be drawn to you. That's it. And that's all. That's what karma is. You actually receive what you're sowing. If you're sowing happiness, you're going to receive happiness. You're going to reap happiness. If you're sowing joy, you're going to reap joy. If you're sowing peace, you're going to reap peace. So that's all I have for you today. Remember to claim, today's affirmation is, I claim victory over every aspect of my life. That's it. And that's all. Remember, I love you, but God loves you more.